guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy, and today's video is this pink and red Valentine's Day look. So if you guys would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep on watching. So to start off, I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution concealer in C6 with a Morphe JH08 brush all over the lid, and I'm using that to prime my eyelid. Now for the eyes, I'll be using the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm first dipping into that bright pink shade with my JH40 brush, and I'm just focusing that shade right in the inner corner of the eye and just blending it out with that same brush. Once that pink shade is all nice and blended out, I'll be dipping into the red shade now using my JH37 brush, and I'm just packing on that color on the outer V of my eye, and then I'm just blending it out with that same brush. Now I'm extending that red shade along my eye just to create that winged effect, and I'm connecting the red with the pink and blending those two shades together. Now I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush with no extra product, and I'm using that to blend out the edges of the eyeshadow. Now I'll be taking that same concealer that we used before, and I'll be using my JH41 brush to cut out the crease. Now I'll be taking that shimmery pink shade, and I'll be using that to set the concealer that we just applied on our crease. Now I'll be taking my JH37 brush once again with a mixture of that bright pink and the red, and I'll be using that to blend out right where we ended that cut crease. And now I'm just going back in with that same fluffy brush to blend everything out once again. Now moving on to the face, I'll be using my GLAMGLOW Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, and this will really leave my base looking glowy. Now I'll be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I really love this primer because it leaves you with a very tacky finish, which is great because it ensures that your foundation will stay on throughout the day. Now for foundation, I'll be using the MILANI Conceal and Perfect foundation, and I really like this foundation because it's very lightweight, so you don't even feel that you're wearing that much makeup, plus it's very long wearing as well. Now for concealer, I'll be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium, and I'll be applying this right under my eyes as well as applying it to the high points of my face. Now right here I decided to go in with some of my Makeup Revolution concealer in C6 since it is a lighter shade, so I just popped that right over the concealer that I already applied just to brighten up a little bit more. Now to set my whole face, I'll be taking the MERCIER translucent powder, and I'm just taking my Morphe sponge and using that to press the powder into my skin. Now taking a big fluffy brush, this is the JH01 brush, I'll be dipping into more of that same powder, and I'm just dusting that all over my face to make sure that I didn't miss any spots. Now since I wanted a lighter look, I just took my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on a JH05 brush, and I used that to warm up the perimeters of my face. Now taking the JH10 brush, I dipped into some more of that butter bronzer, and just very lightly I followed the natural shadows of my nose just to create some more dimension in the face. And then just taking a clean fluffy brush, I blended all of that out. Now taking my Morphe sponge on that flat side, I'll be dipping into some more of that Laura Mercier translucent powder to sharpen up the contours of my face. Now while I let that sit for a while, I'll be dipping into my Too Faced Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo in Strawberry, and I'm dipping into that darker pink shade and just really applying a lot more than usual. And now I'm just taking the JH09 brush and dusting all that powder away. And then I just decided to go back in with that same blush brush and apply some blush onto the tip of my nose. Now for highlight, I'll be using my Wet n Wild highlighter in Precious Petals on my JH09 brush, since this does have kind of a rosy tint to it. And now I'm just taking my JH42 brush with that same highlight, and I'm just highlighting all the high points of my face. And now I'll be doing my lower lash line, so I'll be taking a very tiny blending brush and dipping into some of that pink shade, and then I'm dipping into some of that red shade on the outer corner of the eye, and just making sure to blend everything together so it looks nice and seamless. And now for lips, I'll be taking the Smashbox lipstick in Be Legendary, which is a pink lipstick, and I'll be topping that off with the Victoria's Secret Color Gloss in Rush, which is a red gloss. And that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Don't forget to turn that notification bell on to get notified every time I upload, and make sure to leave a comment down below saying what your plans are for this upcoming Valentine's Day.